Welcome. Here's what's in store. We have... solo performances and duets, group performance by non-professional musicians. These are people who've tried, who've worked, whether they're children, whether they're adults, to just get competent and good enough at something that's worth sharing with others. So that's extra special, and we're really grateful that you're here to watch that. If there's one breakaway point from this whole thing, if you are wondering, like, should I pick up violin again? I used to play trumpet and marching band, but not anymore. That was my story with piano. And so it just goes away. And it went away for a couple decades. I would just play casually. And then my kids started playing. And what did I do? What every good parent does. I got jealous of my own children. And I used that jealousy to... Quick open forum here. I just want to know why the heck you're here. I would love to hear from anyone, though, and even a young person, like why you're excited about being here. What does the piano or even live music or acoustic music mean to your life right now? You like it? Wait, are you my kid? We talked about this. You get no brownie points for chiming in. Yes, sir.
When I play the piano, it gives me an experience to travel back in time.
What the heck?
Wow.
I was trying to do the philosophical stuff tonight, buddy. That was incredible. What's your name?
Jack.
Jack?
Yeah.
Jack just said when I play the piano, it gives him an opportunity to travel through time. And that is completely and utterly accurate. You can feel what it was like to listen to music, to make music a couple hundred years ago or more. Anytime before 1900. If you, check this out, if you heard an amazing song, like maybe one we'll hear later on, you heard that in your village, in your town, you might, look at me, you might never hear it again in your life. Because a symphony happened to be going through your village, going through your town, and you heard this amazing thing, and you skipped home just to tell your parents, there's this amazing thing called da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Shoot, let me see if I can figure it out. Was it? No, that wasn't it. Dad, come help me. What is it? What am I humming? And that was how you'd try to replicate it. You couldn't go to YouTube. You couldn't go to Spotify. You couldn't find the song. It didn't exist. You'd have to go find a symphony, and hopefully you remembered that it was Beethoven. Hopefully you remembered what it was. That's how precious music used to be. That's how rare it used to be. Now you can look up any song you want, right? Which is cool, but it means you don't really seek it out in the same way that you used to, or to be honest, appreciate it the same way you used to. A quick definitions. What is classical music? It's actually a very confusing term. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Classical music is inside of what we mean when we say concert music, okay? But this is what we can more accurately call concert music. Okay, this is the eras. We're going to hear samplings from each of those tonight. Today's music, like new age piano music, it's all very, very pretty. Very pretty. You don't have to really think hard or try to enjoy it. And I know this isn't exactly a huge sales pitch for classical music, but some of the stuff you're going to hear tonight, it's not immediately pretty like that. It's not supposed to be. It was never supposed to be immediately just delicious. It's not. It requires you to be attentive. What I was just playing can be playing in a Starbucks and you're just in a good mood, right? It's just happening and it's just happening around you, which is great. It's easy listening. It's easy to listen to. Some of the stuff tonight is not that way. Let's start with Bach. For many people, Bach is Baroque. He is that whole era. What is the name of this instrument? Someone up there, what is this called? A piano? Good. Does anyone know that is what everyone calls it? Does anyone know the other half of the word? Grand piano. It is a grand piano, and then there are different sizes of grand piano, which means it lays down flat instead of having the soundboard upright. This is a grand piano. What's the next word, everybody? Forte. Forte, you nerds. Forte, which means it can go soft or forte. It's the soft loud. Why does that matter? Because Bach didn't actually have that. Bach had one volume. He could adjust it with different keyboards for sure, but try as I might. Okay. I want to play it like this. I want to, but Bach couldn't have. The guy who wrote it couldn't. His instrument did not do a soft loud. His instrument was. Frankly, I love it. I think it's great. It's. Very exciting stuff. And it's all, Bach was very obsessed with it being perfect. And he kind of developed what it meant to tune a piano, or at least popularize it. So that was him. We're not doing a lot of Bach because it doesn't really showcase what the piano can do. It's very pretty, but it doesn't showcase the full power of this. So we're going to leave Bach behind. We start talking about people who started composing diligently and aggressively toward this one instrument, among others. And the first of that caliber is definitely our buddy Ludwig. He was a total rock star, an absolute diva. To read about him, you almost can't believe how sure of himself he was. To put it another way, he knew he was a genius, and he knew his work lived up to the hype. And he was very arrogant. He would write to princes and kings, and he would say, well, forget you then, because you know what? All you are is a prince. Those are born every day. But throughout history, there will only be one Beethoven, signed Beethoven. Do you know what's on his tombstone? It's just one word. It's not even "Here Lies." It's just Beethoven. Imagine that. One surname, and everyone knows who it is. He loved himself a lot. But he was a sensitive guy. He was a true diva, but he really, he was able to write some incredible things. Like, Oscar, I wonder if you could maybe come down and show us one of them. here, family. Look at the pride in every step, the confidence. This one, again, one that everyone knows immediately. It has a storied history in terms of pop culture and where it came from. Do we have any animated short nerds in the crowd? Anyone who likes
to speak on this for 15 to 20 minutes?
All right, let's just we'll give him like 90 seconds, okay?
My name is Kyle Van Son. You might recognize this piece from a number of animated films. Hungarian Rhapsody #2 by Franz Liszt first appeared in a Mickey Mouse cartoon called The Opry House in 1929, all the way up to appearing in Tiny Toon Adventure shorts. Most famously, however, it's known for the controversy of the 1946 Academy Awards, which went to, for Best Animated Short, The Cat Concerto, the superior cartoon, the Tom Cherry cartoon. But at the same time, the same year, Warner Brothers and Termite Terrace was putting out Rhapsody Rabbit, in which both Tom and Bugs Bunny are playing this piece in front of a concert orchestra, in front of an audience, while a mouse inside the piano is giving them nothing but trouble.
Give it up for cartoon nerd Kyle Van Son.
Degree to you.
I have adored this piece, and a lot of you have also for a long time. This is called a ballad, similar to what Nicole just played. There is a story. There is rising action and tension and all that stuff. There are characters. There are clear characters in this ballad. Ballad means story. It just means story. Ballade, if you like. I would love for you to just sit back, chill out, and listen to what Chopin's trying to say in this abridged version of this ballad. There's several different moods. Please try to identify them as we switch through this story. Isn't that interesting?
Yay!
So, the first on this complex piece, it opens with 2 C notes. Now, what's interesting about that, from a story perspective, is you have no idea where it's going. Is it going to be, or is it going to be? We don't know yet. It's just this. Okay, let's keep going. Kind of chunky, kind of just plodding. Still in unison, still no harmony at all. Just a single voice telling you about the story. No harmony. In Germany, an editor said, no, typo, that can't be it. So he made that because it sounds better. It's supposed to be an ugly note out of nowhere to let you know it's not a happy story. Now we have our theme. Maybe it's, you know how much I love you? I know. Voice. Question, answer.
Bye.